Hey, this is Heidi Dawson. If you love all things health and wellness and style of any kind, hang out here with me each week. I'm obsessed with never-ending improvement, and it's all in an effort to help each one of us live a wildly successful lifestyle. Subscribe today so you don't miss a thing.
Hi, guys. Welcome to episode 424 of the Wildly Successful Lifestyle Podcast. Good to be with you. I'm grateful for you. And I love that we get to be together twice a week like this. It's good. Let's keep it up. All right. Have you ever seen someone playing tennis or pickleball or whatever and thought, I'd like to try that. That looks like so much fun. Or maybe you read about a nutrition class or an art class and you think, man, I would love that class. I should sign up. But instead of following through with that, you just let that idea kind of fade away. We're naturally curious beings. I think we've gotten to a point in life, though, where we think having our attention easily swayed to a new thing or being easily distracted means there's something wrong with us, and we have to label it as a problem. So often I hear people say, well, I must have ADHD. I mean, we want to put a label on ourselves and everyone else because we're drawn to lots of things. But we were created to enjoy life and be curious. We weren't created to simply work, sleep, eat, and repeat. So if that's what you're doing and you're not happy about it, well, of course you're not. You weren't created to do that. You were created to enjoy all the things. And if you aren't enjoying them, you feel like something's missing because, well, it probably is. I used to think of myself as sort of fickle, maybe a bit all over the place. I love doing something and then I do something else and I love that too. I mean, maybe this new thing is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life because I love doing it. But I can't do everything I love and do it well. I mean, I wondered some point if I had a problem with commitment or maybe I had ADHD because everyone has that, right? I'm not knocking you if you do. I'm just saying, what if there's nothing wrong with you and you're simply more curious than the average person? I was with my big sister while she was firing her first load of pottery, and it was so satisfying seeing the result of her patience and hard work. It was such a creative thing, and the opportunities are endless of things she could create. I was loving watching her so much that I thought, well, I want to be able to join her every once in a while in making pottery. That looks like so much fun. Why wouldn't I? So I went and I found a pottery class, and I'm going to take a mug making class with a few of my friends. And Heather, my big sister, is going to take it with us. She can use we can always grow no matter how good we are at making pottery, and she's actually getting really good. Also, just recently, my friend Lena decided that we needed to have more variety at the gym. So she said, let's do a swim workout. Okay, so when she said that, I had visions of she and I in a water aerobics class with people twice our age. So I said, I am not doing that water aerobics class. I don't think we'll be working out. I don't think that's going to be the workout we want. And I think we'd end up just laughing at ourselves. So she said, okay, sure. I'll make up a workout and we can do that. Okay, that sounds good. So we meet at the pool for our workout, and not only was it a vigorous workout, swimming for exercise is not for the faint of heart. I don't know if you've ever done it, but it is hard. But it was also so much fun. We were in the pool for an hour and 20 minutes full on swimming. So now I'm all excited about that, and I want to learn to swim correctly. So Lena and I are signing up. We actually signed up already for a master swim class at the gym. I mean, when you get an idea that something sounds fun or you get an idea to try something new, maybe you're like me and you get it a lot. What if you followed that idea? Now, I've decided that when I get those ideas that seem like fun and they seem like something that would bring joy into my life, instead of thinking there's something wrong with me, I'm going to give it a try. I mean, the idea came from somewhere. Why not follow it? It could be the universe playfully leading you to your path of least resistance, to loving your existence. But so many times we simply have the idea and we think, oh, that would be fun. And then we go right back to scrolling on Instagram or X and the idea fades. Well, I'm suggesting instead of doing that, why not go all in? I mean, jump in that pool, go buy a tennis racket and find an empty court, or take the class that teaches you the thing you've been dying to learn. Sometimes we don't do those things for fear that we're going to look dumb. I mean, I remember when I decided to go to college to get my interior design degree, and I was on my way to my first class where we were being introduced to everything. And I was so worried that I'd be the only non-traditional student because I was like 32 and everybody else was, in my mind, going to be 19. And I felt like I would look and feel out of place. But when I got there, I wasn't the only non-traditional student. And even if I had been, no one would have even noticed or cared. They're all in their first class of interior design too. So they were worried about themselves and nervous about their own selves. They weren't thinking about me, and not at all. So trying new things, it takes you out of your comfort zone. Of course, it's going to be a little scary. I was talking to Eric, my husband, about how funny it was that I'm a grown adult and I was nervous about taking a swim class, partly because I wasn't sure I could get the swim cap on my head, but also because I was afraid I was going to look like an idiot because I'd never had a swim class before in my life. I've just basically swam like a fish from the minute I got in the water. That's what my mom and dad used to say anyway. So yeah, it was out of my comfort zone. But guess what? I did get the cap on. I watched a video of how to do it, and then I actually had a little help from Lena too. She was holding down the front of the cap. It's not that easy to get on. It was pretty comical, but I enjoyed that immensely, and I'm so happy I'm doing it. Here's the thing. You'll never regret trying something, even if you end up not liking it. But you might regret never trying something. You may always have that little thought going, I should have done that. I should have tried that. I'm here to tell you, it isn't too late. I mean, when you're looking for ways to feel happy and inspired, you can find them anywhere. But a lot of times they come from right inside of us by the way of a new idea or thought that, hey, I should try that. My challenge to you today is to follow through on the next thought or idea you have of something you would love and you think would bring joy to your life. Even if it makes you a little nervous, so much of the good stuff in life is just on the other side of our comfort zone. Share this with 3 curious people. I love you guys. I'll talk to you in a few days.
Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends because we're just going to keep going bigger and better places together, and I love that about us. Talk to you in a few days.